It's not just a place covered with jungles and rice paddies. Vietnam is a word that conjures up pain, a word that suggests futility and quagmire, and in political circles, indeed at the very heart of United States foreign policy, I believe, the term Vietnam has become like a cautionary siren, as in, let's not get into another Vietnam.
How do we remember Vietnam? The one we did not win? A travesty or a tragedy? A patriotic crusade for freedom? Vietnam. If Korea was the forgotten war, Vietnam is the war we can't stop remembering. This fall at Mount Mercy, we have tried to make sense of Vietnam. We have sorted through some memories. We have talked about the legacy of Vietnam from many points of view. From veterans sharing their stories, to learning why Dr. Martin Luther King could not support the war. We remembered the TV war. We remembered the story of a high school boy, a Marine who graduated from Regis High School, and his death. We remembered objects and art from that time. And we were deeply touched by 58,000 names on a black surface, the moving wall, a replica of our National Vietnam Veterans Memorial. That wall touched our hearts for a few days in September. We know that we barely scratched the surface. There is so much more to learn and remember, but at least we made an effort. Here's a look back at a few things we'll remember from our fall faculty series about the war in Vietnam.
It's helpful for all ages to reconsider, as I believe this forum at Mount Mercy does, to consider the costs of war. As with everything, we cannot really make good choices about the future if we are not educated about the past. Sometimes conflict is necessary, I think, the only way out. Sometimes it becomes apparent that conflict was not the best choice. And I believe history will judge Vietnam to fall into that category.
As we get older, their connection to it is going to be lost unless we do this, and that is the impact that I think that we have and the importance and the significance of having the wall here. And so I thank everybody that volunteers and will volunteer, and I thank everybody that shares their stories and continues to share their stories, because those are the educational moments that will last a lifetime, as this moment will for me. Thank you very much.
5 days after he burned his draft card, a young man who's 20 years old from Marion, Iowa, went into the Iowa Memorial Union on an open mic event, a sound stage, Sound Off was the program. He took the platform and he set his draft card on fire as well.
In the February speech, nice language here, those of us who love peace must organize as effectively as the war hawks. We must demonstrate, teach and preach, until the very foundations of our nation are shaken.
One of the things that was kind of so very effective in terms of seeing the extent of the war, but this is just the soldiers that perished, the Vietnamese soldiers that perished in the war, the foreign soldiers in that particular area. Of course, we know that the number of casualties on the Vietnamese side is much higher.
Friends, I walked into that room of 100 babies, and there was a little 9-month-old boy standing across the room, next to a crib, pinching the toes of the babies inside, shouldn't have been. And he took one look at me and got down on his hands and knees, and he crawled right across the room to me, up my pant leg, into my arms, my heart, and our family. And we had a son. This is Mitch.